Hey guys, welcome back to Star Citizen. It's been a little while since I put up the last update of this. I wanted to, and that's why this game is considered pre-alpha, right flipping there. I know that a lot of YouTubers have been hammering this game to death. Purpose of this video is I wanted to share some commentary and some analysis and some information with you that I've discovered about this game as I played it or read on the forums. I'm not going to tell you you should buy this game or don't buy this game, it's a piece of crap. I just want to inform you and show off some of the actual combat this time that I didn't do in the last video. This right here, they had a contest called the Next Great Starfighter, or Starship actually, and this is the ship that won it. So this is a user-created ship that they will be featuring in their game. It's kind of smexy, I thought I'd show that off real quick, but let's get moving. I will be trying to do my best to upload a War Thunder video either 24 hours before or after I ever do any non-War Thunder content. So don't fear that, you know, if you're here for the War Thunder is still the 99% of this channel will be War Thunder, I promise you. Real quickly, I want to do customization where I take that ship in front of me and I want to replace this small repeater with this big gun. Since we're actually going to be fighting, this will matter. So that customization's done. Let's go into our ship. This time I will be using the joystick. You'll probably seen if you've been watching a lot of content, certain people have been having problems with either the flight models and delays or trying to operate the flight computer or the actual weapon systems and shield systems and whatnot. I think that adds an enormous amount of depth to a game, and I will try to explain as much of this as I can while showing off the combat / damage models. So we're getting into the seat. I would like to say real quick though that they have something in here called Vanduul Swarm, which Vanduul is a race that you get to fight, kind of like a survival wave attack. This will be eventually co-op. And I really wish that War Thunder had this feature simply for the fact that I think it'd be a great team building, squadron building thing to fight against an intelligent AI. Not the AI that we have in game currently, but the just, you know, something where you don't have to rely on human players to learn how to be a good dogfighter. You know, it'd be kind of neat to have like a, I guess, flight school. So I guess what I'm trying to say. So as we load this, let's get back to Star Citizen. There is simply a couple configurations. When you fly mouse and keyboard, all of you out there who have this game, the very first thing you want to do is hit left control and F, which will switch it between relative mode. That will allow the mouse to have better control over the ship. What's happening is people are trying to fly mouse and keyboard, and there's about 4 or 5, I guess call it meters of dead space because the guns are aiming where the mouse is pointing, and not. And I'll show you real quick, even though we're in combat. So this is the mouse moving without the ship moving. Hit Control F, and this locks it into place. And real quickly, let's set our flight computer to. I'm going to turn G-Lock off. We got a lot to do here. Got the radar on. Shields. That's what I mean. This stuff gets really fast really quickly. So, alright, joysticks up. We got our targets right there. Let's move in and say hello. As I said, there'll be a little glitchy sound to start up with. That's still a bug that they're working on, but other than that, I've not experienced much. That's the missile lock right there. Missile out. It's tracking. There she goes. Next target locked. I'm not going to use missiles. Let's go up and close and personal. I have that big cannon you saw me place underneath right there. And then that's the side guns. The flight models that everybody's been kind of complaining about. I read a post by one of the devs that said basically the idea is that you have a fly-by-wire system on a modern ship, and people are used to kind of an arcadey feel or whatnot, but you have a delay between the, you know, your controller, the flight computer, and then you have thrusters outside that have to adjust fire and move the ship. So you have a little bit of that's pretty sweet. A little bit of delay on where your controls are actually going, which is why it's sometimes jerky, and players aren't liking that, and they're going to try and make adjustments to make that more proper. But that's why, if it looks like it's hard to control, the bot's got that one. It is, because real quickly outside view, these thrusters aren't firing as fast as, you know, they would with a game. So it's kind of that simulation aspect that players are having to get used to. And as you can see, I get back in, I've already pulled a crap ton of G's. If you have any questions ever about anything, please let me know. Oh gosh, holy crap, that guy tried to take off my head. Oh, what's up? Wrong button. That's gonna happen a lot, isn't it? I gotta keep my radar on. See, like I said, you forget to do things. One thing though, Jesus, I gotta focus here. If the afterburners get the hell out of here.
Proximity alert. Scan initiated.
Give me a lock on that big boy. There we go. Alright, one thing I was gonna say though is some YouTubers and some other people on the Reddit and on the RSI website themselves have loaded in a program called Voice Attack that will allow you to control the AI or the flight computer in different systems by simply saying voice commands, match velocity, you know, G-lock off, G-lock on, missile lock, missile fire, and whatnot with voice commands. And I even saw one guy today who was able to hook Pandora up to a spaceship and say, Betty, play music, and then it started playing Pandora. And that's really neat, and that is such a cool feature that is just missing from, you know, very few video games. I think N-War and a couple others, Tom Clancy stuff, has tried to do voice command. But it's nice to see that these guys, even in a pre-alpha, early build game like this, have had success in implementing voice command. Focus back on the dogfight for a second. Let's get moving. Let's bring up that system for now. Like I said, there's too many things going on sometimes, and that level of immersion is from almost panicking of you're trying to fly, you're trying to shoot, and you're trying to manage your systems. And all these systems on the left side of the screen actually do something, but when you're in a single person fighter, it's kind of overwhelming at first to manage all these guys.
Scan initiated.
Oh, you see that shield? He just ate that shot. There we go. Like I said though, there's that G. G-lock, I can't see crap.
Contact.
Oh, we got 4 bogeys this time.
Proximity alert.
Oh god, let's not fight through that again. Ho, ho, ho.
Proximity alert.
Alright.
Scan.
Let's, Jesus. I'm blacked out. Might have to turn G-lock back on if I can't manage this correctly. Missile lock.
Stern shielding depleted.
Oh.
Flare launched.
A little too late on that. Shields down the back.
Flare launched. Proximity alert.
Oh, there goes one life right there. I think we collided with each other. And then you get 2 lives in this mode.
Origin jump works at your service. Core system operational.
Let's bring up shields that time. Alright.
Scan initiated.
Anyway, what I was saying though is when you're trying to manage all these systems before all hell broke loose, some of the ships are either 2-seater, 3-seater, up to 15, or there's one that there's talks of going up to 750 people in it. You'll have, and I think this is really cool, I've never seen this too much in a game, where you have a radio intercept officer, which is kind of like the RIO officer in the backseat of a F-14 Tomcat. That'll run your radar, goodbye sucker, run your radar, run your shields, run your scans, run your tractor beams or whatnot, which allows the pilot to free up and actually fly the ship. So the bigger the ship, the more systems that you can pass off to your friends who are actually in the ship with you. And that's one of the big selling points of this game that I originally bought into was Jesus. Was the I think we have a little damage. Yep, there's part of my top wing gone. Alright, sucker. Oh, I'm missing missiles because the missiles are on that top wing. Dang it. Alright, let's move in with guns. Should have lobbed some shells out there from long range. Oh, that guy's fast. And this time I am flying with G-Lock on, or G-Safe on, I should call it, which prevents G-Lock. Airplane germs. Oh!
Hostile eliminated.
I have a feeling I will not get through the next game mode with that much damage.
Contact.
4 of them. Kick the radar on.
Scan initiated.
I wish the audio wasn't being so buggy. Sometimes it behaves and sometimes it's not. I have no missiles. Go figure, the wing that broke off had all the missiles on it. Alright, come here. Got him out of the way.
Stern shielding at half strength.
Well, these guys are starting getting up on me.
Stern shielding depleted.
Alright, I gotta stop firing those energy weapons because it's actually gonna be draining from my power.
Stern shielding depleted.
You know what? Screw it. If you're not live long enough, it doesn't matter. Taking as many of them with me.
Refreshing shield.
Yeah, you better refresh shields, Tammy. That's her name, by the way. I know last videos I've searched for her name. Tammy will be this cunt's name forever. Oh, look at that. You see the shields recharge across the monitor. Come here. Got one hit on that guy.
Stern shielding at half
His wingman is all over me.
Stern shielding depleted.
Hit the afterburners. Come on, come on.
Proximity alert. Stern shielding depleted.
I don't even know where I'm. According to the radar, he is up and there.
Refreshing shields.
He's shooting at me from all the way out there, huh?
Proximity alert.
Oh, we just collided. We just collided. And that's one neat part about this game that I've been impressed with is the damage models of this guy. And this does affect the controllability of my ship, and I'm going to wrap this up right here. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Like I said, this will be it for me for Star Citizen until I'm actually able to play against other players instead of these guys. And probably do this, maybe this with some more maps to give you co-op. But if you have any questions, though, in all honesty, ask, because there's a lot of kind of misinformation. I try to stay as well read up on this as I can.
Proximity alert.
But I'm afraid, you know, if you despise this game, you're still going to hear it. It's one of those things that it's going to be so overhyped and you're going to hear about it everywhere. So if you hate Space Sims, I apologize. This is, you know, going to be a vein of your existence for a while, I think. But I will show you one cool thing real quick. Is that it has badass ejector seats. I'm punching out. Let's take this fight to them. I don't want to respawn. I want my space rifle. And And then if I can get close, I will show off the mag boots before ending this video. Negative, it does not look like I will be getting close. Oh, maybe. If I rotate. Fuck. Yeah, what I was trying to show off is that I have magnetic boots on that allow me to walk on any surface that I connect to, but I evidently just long shot that, but still pretty nice. That's a nice shot right there. Anyway, like I said, questions, comments, glad to hear them.